So, fellas, we're all astutely aware of how denying a certain historical event can be weaponized to tarnish a person's reputation in an effort to silence them. This brings us to a debate between Dave Smith and Alex Berenson. I don't agree with Dave Smith on Palestine, and I don't listen to his comedy, but I have always respected him because he's been a staple in the New York City comedy scene for over a decade. He's 1/3 of the Legion of Skanks podcast, which is among the most offensive podcasts in history. Let me show you what a day in the life of Dave Smith has been like.
Oh, give me some of that, DJ! Oh, hell yeah! I didn't even know there was brand name cereal till I was 15 years old when I stayed at my friend Kenny's house. That was a white boy moved in down the street. Kenny cool, sister got pussy better than a motherfucker. Give me some of that, DJ. Let me tell you something now. I eat pussy better than a motherfucker. I see some of y'all white bitches out there go, ooh, baby black gonna eat pussy better than a motherfucker. I had some pretty good pussy eating before, but let me show you how a bitch be eating pussy now. DJ, give me some of that shit. Oh, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. And then I be long digging bitches like, sploosh, bloosh. 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 You get a big old handful of that bitch's hair. You know what I'm talking about. Them white girls ain't even got, I don't even think they got throats. I'm being totally honest. I don't even think they got throats. I saw a white bitch one time had so much my dick in her mouth. So much my dick in her mouth. I think my balls was on her tongue. I swear to God, DJ, break that shit off on me one more time. Oh, yeah. Oh.
So accusing Dave Smith and his friend of Holocaust denial isn't going to be easy. Demoralizing someone who has years of experience bombing on stage to refine his craft is a tough feat. Alex Berenson is a former New York Times journalist, and I'm not exaggerating. Little Baby Black would have done a much better job. Now, Dave and Alex are two Jews, and we're about to see the difference between Dave's Christianity and Alex's Judaism. It's more embarrassing than you could possibly imagine, but I'll be able to guide us as to where Alex mashugad where he should have chutzput.
Then I haven't kept up with all of the spiraling on Twitter, but then he said that Dave's never faced a real reporter before who's going to be asking him all these tough questions, who's researched him. So, Mr. Real Reporter, you called me a Holocaust denier, pinned it to your Twitter. Back that up, sir.
Okay.
There's my opening.
All right, that sounds fine. I'm going to play a tweet. I'm going to play it's a 34-second clip from YouTube.
Okay.
It's called Seeing a Jew Walk into a Bar. It's you and Richard Spencer.
Oh, okay. How pathetic already.
Say when.
That is, again, the problem of libertarians that, I think we might joke that they're autistic. And what we mean, it's a harsh joke, but
several of them actually are.
Right, that's true. Well, the alt-right, if they cured autism, the alt-right would just disappear overnight. It would be it would be our Holocaust. Anyway.
Except this one really happened.
Right. But,
do you need to hear that again, Dave? Because that's you
that?
denying the Holocaust.
Oh, dude, come on. Wait, have you lost this debate this badly? That 1 second.
Let's play it again.
You found an old joke, dude? Are you this pathetic?
Can you play it again?
Did you not
play it again for me?
That's right. Alex Berenson wants to show the video again. This is all he has. Every time I show you Alex Berenson is the best time you're ever going to see him, because it's going to get significantly worse every single time I show him on screen. He's about to kvetch so hard that the moderator actually buckles and shows the same video again.
Let's just listen to it.
No.
I would like.
Yeah. No, we played it, Alex.
Let's hear it again.
Okay, one at a time. Okay, Alex, you go first. Alex, talk.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, Alex, go, and then Dave.
Okay. Let me know when we can play it again.
Rob, do you really need to play it again?
Says what it says.
Okay,
Can we play it
Alex.
again?
Nice, Alex, dude. You are spiraling, dude. Is this really how you're opening the debate? That I made a joke 10 years ago? That's what you got to back up calling me a Holocaust denier?
Alex, you want to play the clip again?
I would like to play it again, sure.
Sure.
Okay, all right. Okay, play it.
Let's just
Play
keep
it
playing
again.
until David admits it says what it says, and then we can move forward.
Okay, fine. Play one more time.
How many times you want, Rob? You want to keep playing this clip?
I could play it all night.
I'm
I love
doing
listening.
Alex-
No, I know you can because you got nothing else, dude. But Rob, do you really want to do this? You want to keep playing this clip? Go ahead.
I don't see a big utility in it, but Alex is insisting, so I'm just gonna accept this one request, and then
This is what Alex has in lieu of an argument. Okay, go ahead.
Right. But well, where was I?
Okay.
Over to you, Dave.
All right.
Over to
So Alex, so what's your point on this, Alex? Like, you think he's not joking, or you think he is joking, and then therefore he should?
I'll let him answer whether he's joking or not. Dave, are you joking about that?
Well,
No,
obviously,
go ahead, Rob. Ask Alex's question. I'm not responding to that. Go ahead.
yeah. Like, I'm curious, Alex.
This is already, by the way, Rob, I've done so many debates. This is the gayest one I've ever been a part of already. 10 seconds in.
This is clearly Baby's first struggle session. Alex by himself thinks he has the power to show Dave the same clip over and over again until he bends the knee and apologizes. But it's really not Alex's fault. You see, Alex is a Reformed Jew. And to give us a little more insight on Reformed Judaism is my on-the-ground Jew correspondent, Menorically Gefildov.
Oh, thank you, Audie. I'm so glad to be back. What color are these curtains? They're giving me an ocular migraine. Anyway, Reformed Judaism, also known as Liberal Judaism or Progressive Judaism, is a major Jewish denomination that emphasizes the evolving nature of Judaism, the superiority of its ethical aspects to its ceremonial ones, and belief in a continuous revelation, which is closely intertwined with human reason. A highly liberal strand of Judaism, it is characterized by little stress on ritual and personal observance, regarding Jewish law as non-binding, and the individual Jew as autonomous, and by great openness to external influences and progressive values. You see, the origins of Reformed Judaism lie in mid-19th century Germany.
Why, Mr. Gefildov, isn't that when Karl Marx was releasing his forever immortal writings in Germany at the same time?
Yes, goddamn you! In its early days, it was heavily influenced by the philosophy of German idealism, from which its founders drew much inspiration. Belief in humanity marching toward a full understanding of itself and the divine, manifested in moral progress towards perfection.
So, Marxism and Reformed Judaism were both influenced by German idealism in Germany at the same time? This is the missing link to all the communist and Jewish crossover.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go now. I left my baby's blood in the microwave.
So how does this lineage of victimized philosophy manifest? I thought you'd never ask.
No, you speak for yourself, my friend. I will speak for myself. Daryl did not.
No, you're speaking for me too.
Okay, no,
dude,
I will
called
speak
me-
for myself.
Yeah, that's
I do
fine.
not know that Daryl did not deny the Holocaust. Daryl did deny the Holocaust. The Holocaust is intentional and genocidal, Dave, and he won't admit that. I asked him directly
What do you
on
mean you
Twitter.
won't admit that?
He won't admit it. I said to him, Daryl, will you acknowledge that the Holocaust was an intentional and genocidal act designed to exterminate the Jewish people? He wouldn't answer. He repeatedly would not. Now my turn. I'm going to ask you a question, Dave. Do you believe that the Holocaust was an intentional and genocidal act by the Nazis designed to exterminate the Jewish people?
Yes.
Okay, so Daryl Cooper will not say that. That's a simple thing to say.
Yeah,
He
but
won't
this-
say it.
this
You
is
just
the most-
did.
Dude, this is the gayest struggle session shit ever.
So we have the German dialectical synthesis of a non-devout Jew that needs to defend the Holocaust, sublated with the most pathetic, estrogenic, quelled, whimpering of a struggle session. It's been fully synthesized. It's a SHRUGgle session. But I feel like I'm painting Alex Berenson in too much of a positive light right now, so let me show you something to really show you his character and how little of a spy he has.
Listen, you want to do this guilt by association, problematic associations? Fuck you, dude. Yours are so much worse than me. If you want to stop doing that, because none of this is an argument or means anything, if you want to stop doing this and actually talk about what we believe, then we could have that conversation. Daryl Cooper is not a Holocaust denier. You are a fucking liar. And that's all. You just ended that last thing with calling me a Holocaust denier. So, okay, back that up. Hold on. Shut up. Not done. That is shut up. That is a career-ending slur.
There's no way I can let him get away with that. You shut up, bitch. Look at this.
That is a career-ending slur.
He has to muster up enough courage to, like, stand up to his high school bully right now. One more time and I'm good.
That is a career-ending slur.
It's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. The entire time Alex Berenson is talking, he's acting like he's about to have sex for the first time. The amount of neurotic nerves this short and curly-haired man has. Okay, that's not the last time he tries to defend himself, okay? Let me show you the other time he tries to defend himself.
Anyway,
no, I want Israel to... No, you shut up.
Okay.
You shut up, my little man.
All right,
okay, Alex.
Okay,
You talk a big game over fucking Zoom. Yeah. Anyway, here's what I'm saying.
Don't scare me. Okay. You're a little bitch from Brooklyn.
Okay, all right, okay.
He is a full-on husk of a human being. His body doesn't even look like it wants to say these things. His body knows it has to say something and reject what Dave Smith is saying. My little man, you're a bitch from Brooklyn. Is Brooklyn a bitch place to be from? Oh, okay. Let's attack the arguments. These are ad homs. Dave Smith would look down on me right now. This is not an argument. So let's go back to making arguments. So if you can believe it, the Reformed Jews argument isn't necessarily what Dave or Daryl did or said. The argument is that a higher authority had called Daryl Cooper a Holocaust denier. His argument is that, yeah, but the organizer of the Holocaust Museum in Israel called Daryl Cooper a Holocaust denier. So why would he... His argument is, why would the organizer of the Holocaust Memorial say that? We're not going to get to it in this debate. Maybe I'll touch on it in a moment. So let's hear what Daryl Cooper has said and see how Alex is still going to call it Holocaust denial.
Anyway, here was Daryl Cooper's response to Alex. This is what he's saying is Holocaust denial. Daryl Cooper wrote, and I quote, "I wasn't deliberately doing anything." This is a response to Alex ridiculously claiming that he was deliberately conflating POWs with Holocaust victims. He said, "It was an off-the-cuff comment, which I've said I don't blame people, including you, for misconstruing, trying to explain why I object to the strategy of imposing a hunger blockade." The same type of blockade Alex was just supporting. Millions of Jews died as a result of actions taken by the Germans. How many were massacred? How many died of disease or hunger or overwork or in battles as partisans or at the hands of locals in the occupied territories? I don't know, and I don't think anyone does. But no doubt huge numbers were innocent people who died by violence. And again, as I said to Tucker, none of those explanations, except partisan fighting, which is a small fraction of the total, none of those accusations absolve the Germans of the charge of mass murder. That was Daryl Cooper's response.
That's
and
Holocaust.
Alex here, shut up. Alex here is claiming that he's a Holocaust denier because even though he claimed it was mass murder, he didn't say it was the systemic attempt to eliminate an entire group of people, because he had already said that. And then Alex
didn't
just
say that, Dave. He didn't say that. And that's why Yad Vashem said he's a Holocaust denier. I'm not going to let you lie. I will not let you lie.
Grok, when was the term Holocaust denial first created? The term Holocaust denial emerged in the late 1970s and early 1980s as historians and scholars began addressing the growing phenomenon of individuals and groups rejecting or minimizing the Nazi genocide of Jews during World War II. And herein lies the trap. No other event in history that you question is considered denying the entire event if you question it. And questioning something is minimizing something. That word minimizing is how when they say Holocaust denial and how they enforce this as law in other countries, it's not denying that it happened. It's challenging what you've been told about it and minimizing it, which they can call anything that's not on script minimizing. Allow me to show you an example of two different epistemologies among this phrase right now.
Okay.
No. You don't.
I will not let you lie.
Okay,
I
can we
will
let
let
Dave
you lie.
Can we let Dave finish, then Alex?
No, I can't stop you from lying, but I can point out when you lie, and you're lying.
Okay, let Dave
so
then you
again,
can respond,
Ralph,
Alex.
here's the game they always play. He'll tell me to stop interrupting when he's trying to talk, but then when he interrupts me, he goes, "I will not let you lie." Like, okay, you're just interrupting me to break up my point. Anyway, nobody's denying anything, but look.
Okay, so why did the Holocaust Memorial Museum?
Again,
Okay,
no,
Alex,
I don't.
can we
Alex,
let
you
Dave
don't get
finish?
to say that. I
Hey,
haven't lied.
Guys,
you haven't lied?
Hey,
Okay.
guys, stop.
Yes.
Okay, Dave, you're gonna finish, and then I have a question, and then Alex, you're gonna talk. All right, Dave, finish.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, I mean, Alex did break up a lot of the point I was trying to make there, but no one has denied the Holocaust, including Daryl. Calling it mass murder really seems to indicate that it was the intentional killing, unjustified.
Sorry, Dave, it doesn't.
Again, dude, I mean,
Okay,
Ralph, you gotta, you might
Dave.
have to mute him or something, but he can't do this every time I speak.
Okay, let Alex. Can we let Dave finish? Then you can go.
Sure.
Okay, all right.
This is such a womanly thing. Okay,
Yes, Dave, you're dealing with a menstruating fusion of atheist Judaism and progressivism. Yes.
anyway, so yes, he clearly is not denying. For any reasonable person, they would say like, okay, denying the Holocaust would be saying the Holocaust didn't happen. I don't believe millions of Jews were killed by the Nazis. I think it was only 200 to 300,000 or something like that. Alex has nothing on Daryl saying anything like that. What he's got is him saying it's mass murder, and then he's angry that he won't say, but it was mass murder to eradicate all of the. It's like it's literally he should have purple hair and be in a gender studies class right now. It's insane.
Absolutely, Dave. What you're experiencing is what many would call a genetic lineage of behavior. Now, I used to solely attribute this to Marxist behavior, and I have on my bib a fork and knife, and I'm getting ready to eat my hat. Because Marx did have a little matzah in his pasta. We have a 2x multiplier on the victimization. It is consensus. It is fact, which is why countries have to make it illegal to go against this fact. It's something so ironclad you have to put people in jail for investigating it.
But okay, Alex has made a very specific charge in this debate. Let's get back to that. I said back it up. He said I was just joking the way you were just joking. He obviously knows the clip he played was a joke. But then at the end of his next answer, he once again said, Dave, you're also a Holocaust denier. So once more, I'll say, Alex, you're going to make that accusation. It's a pretty big one. Back it up.
Okay.
What do you got?
Rob, is it my turn?
Yeah, and I want you to clarify, like you think Dave's a Holocaust denier and Daryl Cooper, or one of them?
Daryl Cooper is a Holocaust denier. Okay.
And what does Holocaust denier mean?
And it's not me saying this. It's the Holocaust Memorial Museum saying it. Okay. So Dave is not arguing when he defends Daryl Cooper with me. He's arguing with the Holocaust Memorial Museum. And I'll just, if I may, am I allowed to speak?
Yeah, Alex, I want you to talk, but also, can you clarify like what you mean by Holocaust denier?
Sorry, Rob. May I just read for a second? Since
We're
all being quiet now.
Yeah, you can talk.
Hashem Chairman Danny Diane remarked, Tucker Carlson and his guest Daryl Cooper engaged in one of the most repugnant forms of Holocaust denial of recent years. These far-fetched conspiracy theories are not only dangerous and malevolent, they are anti-Semitic. That is not me saying that. It is the Holocaust Memorial Museum, which is sort of, to the extent any place is entitled to comment on the Holocaust and is the keeper of the Holocaust.
The keeper? Halt! Who goes there? I am the keeper of the burnt curlies. So let's end it here. Alex Berenson doesn't necessarily seem like a leftist at all. He uses their arguments, but it just so happens his epistemology is equally informed by his, I don't even think I can call it a religion, since you can be an atheist, Reformed Judaism. We don't have to intellectualize everything. We don't have to deconstruct these things. Trust your intuition. If it feels familiar, it's probably because there's an entire political philosophy that 100% mirrors any toxic girlfriend you've ever had. Have a good one.